Hey, what's going on, fam? This is Jay Cameron inviting you to join us in Ethiopia next March 2025. And this is going to be an iconic trip that you don't want to miss, a trip of a lifetime. We're going to be visiting Addis Ababa, Gondor, Lalibela. You'll have a chance to taste the amazing Ethiopian food. You'll also have a chance to visit the Rastafarian community. You'll get the history, you'll get the fashion, you have an opportunity to shop. It's going to be a trip, an experience of a lifetime. So make sure you sign up to join us in Ethiopia, March 2025.
Every year for the last 115 years, the NAACP has their national convention, and they usually invite a keynote speaker. Now, this particular time, they invited President Joe Biden to deliver it. Now, he started off with, "I said I was going to have your back, and I have." Now, I started to tune it out from that point, but then I decided to go further. Now, of course, he denounced violence, as you guys know what happened with Donald Trump, as somebody attempted to take his life when he was at a rally in Pennsylvania. Okay, but that did not stop Biden from attacking him on, certain things that he said. Now, one of the things that he attacked him on is the black jobs thing. Y'all remember when Trump talked about they being the migrants are coming to take black jobs? Well, of course, that's still going on and on and on. And Joe Biden took the opportunity to say, "Oh, I know what a black job is. It's the vice president of the United States. I know what a black job is. That's the president." Talking about Barack, and of course he was talking about Kamala. Then he talked about, "I'm the one that, basically hired the first Secretary of Defense, and that's Lloyd Austin." And of course he appointed Ketanji Brown Jackson to the United States Supreme Court. But as I heard that, I'm like, okay, yes, those are black people per se in those jobs, but what do they do for black people? We know that Barack Obama went to the White House and didn't do anything for black people. What is Kamala, a black woman, doing for black people? Of course, we've heard her say, "No, I'm not going to do anything just for black people." When or actually she was asked about reparations, she was clear about that. Ketanji Brown Jackson, she can't go to the United States Supreme Court and say, "Okay, I'm here for the black people. I'm going to legislate on behalf of them." She can't do that. All she does, her job is basically to interpret the Constitution. She does not make law, right? And then, who else? The Secretary of Defense. I mean, what does that do for us as black people? Nothing. So again, it's more symbolism. Of course, within that crowd, people was acting like they was in church. Yeah. It's like, what are we doing? We love as black people, not all of us, some of us, when, white people throw us a bone, and just show up and just say a couple of catchphrases, and then we just think that's something. So, of course, you know that Joe Biden is trying to be reelected, and he needs the black vote to do that. And, of course, he's not doing so well with black voters. And so you're going to start to see him and Kamala and everybody else show up at different places, giving their campaign speech to black people, basically saying, "I'm not going to do nothing for you even still. If you guys elect me for another 4 years, guess what you're going to get? More of nothing." So anyway, y'all tell me what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show.